Nobody
There.
mutes me.
I just muted you. Welcome back to another episode of the Red River Rundown. I think last week I called it the Red River Rivalry, but you know what the fuck it
Yeah,
is.
you did, but
Uh,
I didn't want to say nothing.
well, you could have said something. It's fine. It's fine. How y'all doing this week?
Good. Good. We
Good,
living.
I heard
good,
that.
man. Good.
I heard that. I heard that. Well, y'all seen the news? We talked about it a little bit briefly. OKC. Well, first, we talked about it, what, like a month and a half, 2 months ago, where we were talking about, I was like, I feel like we should just get an NFL team, whoop de woo, whoop de woo.
Hmm.
Now,
Mhm.
OKC gets a UFL team. What y'all think? Y'all think this is a trial run? Is this the Hornets, the Oklahoma City Hornets during Katrina, where it's
Uh,
a let's see how it goes, or is this a whatever else? Like just this is the
What?
Wranglers.
I mean, honestly, I think it is a good opportunity for um, a professional football team to come here
Semi pro.
when it. Yes, so they get paid. They get paid.
You right.
Not a lot, but they get paid. But I think it's a good opportunity because you got to look at when the UFL plays, right? The sports scene in Oklahoma was is dominated by Thunder games, and sometimes Thunder tickets get a little expensive. So why not go down the street and watch a football game for a lot cheaper and in a brand new stadium? And it's housing also the soccer team too. So like, why not do it? Why not take a chance on it? I don't necessarily think that it's a trial run for the NFL because unless they start out good, like the hype is going to be around it when it starts, so you're going to get attendance, but they have to maintain that level of success because, like we saw up in Stillwater, boys, when the team ain't winning, there's not a lot of asses in the seats. So I think that that's playing it in the spring is perfect because you know you got maybe one home game to two home games a week in the NBA in Oklahoma City. Why not on a Saturday? Because primarily the UFL is played on Saturdays and Sundays.
It's mostly in the middle of the day too, so
Yeah,
they wouldn't run into Thunder games, especially during the
yeah.
playoffs and stuff like that. I'll differ though. I think it is a trial run. I think every UFL team that goes to any city is a trial run. That if they don't have a professional NFL team and they're
Team
just
already. Yeah,
yeah, and the OSU comparison, like that's it's hard to talk about OSU when they're not good because they're so far away from everything in Oklahoma. Like, you think I'm going to drive down I-35 to go watch an OSU game when they're cheeks? You think people from OKC are? You think people from Tulsa are going to drive to Stillwater if they're booty butt cheeks? When OU was what 8-4, and the stands were packed. When OKC Hornets were here, they were trash, packed. When the
sold
Thunder
out.
first got here, and fucking Speedy Claxton was the point guard. Arriba,
Hey
arriba.
now, hey.
Stands were packed, bro. Now it wasn't as expensive, but I just think they want to see
Yeah,
if they would be able to. Now, whenever I say it's a trial run, think of it this way. Am I saying that in the 2020s, OKC will get a professional football team if everything goes well? No. I think it would be closer to like 2035 or 2040 when we're old, old, old. But I do think that it's a trial run. I think if you just look at the outlook of the city, why not? You have the most dominant NBA team in the org right now. They're running it. Everybody sees the vibes in OKC. Everything is growing. We get the 28 or the what's it? Yeah, the 28 the
28
Water Olympics.
Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
And
Hmm.
softball is going to be here.
yeah.
So what a perfect time to get people to get out and watch something because between all of those events, you got the Olympics in the summer, UFL happens in the spring, soccer primarily happens in late summer, early fall. The Thunder will, if they're, on the rain that they're on now, people are going to be downtown in the new stadium at the start of the 2028 NBA season. So you're coming off of the success possibly of the UFL team to the Olympics to the opening of a new stadium, back to back to back to back to back. It
And the
it
Olympics,
gives
yeah.
it gives a really good opportunity for the city to kind of grow
That
it
sorry,
in
sorry,
the
sorry to cut
perfect
you off.
way.
Have you watched the John Elway documentary on
Yeah,
Netflix? Yeah,
Mhm.
did you see how they were talking about how Denver just like took off when they got the
Yeah.
Broncos and how shitty they were before as a city?
Yeah.
They weren't looked at
Mhm.
as that. My thought process is that OKC is morphing into what Denver did. Of
Mhm.
yeah, we have the Nuggets, but I don't think that we can. I don't think that we can afford it. I don't think that we can do that. And it's like the thought process isn't. It's the thought process is the same thing as the casino in Chandler. That's a Vegas casino, but it's going to add so much opportunity for the locals in Chandler to make more money than they've ever made. They can
Yeah.
afford it. Obviously, they're going to have to come down on stuff. But if I told you in 2009 that they'll sell a fucking beer at a Thunder game for $900, you would be like, not a chance. Go to a Thunder game and the beers are $900. It's it's just, bro. Again, I don't think
Yeah.
it's going to be anytime soon, but I do think if everything goes well at the back end
Biggest
of the
thing that we
2030s.
biggest thing we got to do now is brainstorm the team name. I mean, we got like 2 years to think about it. Do you think it's going to be a fan vote like they did with the Thunder?
Probably.
What is the color scheme? What we talk about here?
I'd go. I'd try to keep it kind of similar to the Thunder. It doesn't have to be the same color scheme, maybe different
Mhm.
shades, but I would try to make it kind of similar. That way, it's just like that's the Oklahoma City colors, essentially.
Colors,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. And these colors don't run, bull.
brother.
Yeah, but like again, the name, brother.
I,
OKC Wranglers, baby, bring it back.
What about the Yard
man,
Dogs 2.0?
I want
Take
them to
your
go
time,
back
Cameron.
to, well, I got multiple thoughts going on. Number one, I agree with y'all on it being viewed as like a trial. Well, I agree with Marlon on that. I don't think it's going to be successful though. It's not. With all due respect to the thought process of it being Denver, the difference is Denver's trial was an NFL team with NFL players. These are not pro players, and so I just have a hard time finding in my mind that it's going to be successful when it comes to people showing up consistently. It's not going to be good football. It's not going to be NFL football. It'll probably be a grade up from college, but if they don't come in and blow the doors off the league for the first couple of years, I could see it being just like the energy when the energy first came, or Rio OKC. Everybody was super hyped about getting a pro or a semi-pro soccer club, and it fizzled out. It
But that wasn't because of the attendance. That was because of the organization just shit down. They
right.
were they were being shady with the money and stuff. They were the
The
Energy
Blazers,
Arena. The Blazers, yeah, but that's hockey. That's
and then the next hockey team, and then like
But
I
that's
think
also
about like
not football.
yeah, and that's
That's the
also
biggest
hockey.
thing that
why
makes
That's
different.
also
why
hockey before hockey was even what hockey is now, where it's actually kind of popularized. It was just a diehard group of people that liked hockey, not that many other people. But in Oklahoma City, in the spring, whenever you want to watch
Mhm.
football, like what are you gonna do?
I mean, I agree
Well,
with it presenting an opportunity when no other football is being played. That's and
that's the biggest benefit to it.
I'm
Yeah.
also trying to like keep in the back of my mind that Oklahoma is not like any other state. Like our crowd support behind anything that Oklahoma tries to do is top of the line. So I'm trying to keep all that in mind. I just like, with the comments. That's a grade one step below pro baseball. And they don't get nobody at their fucking games unless there's some kind of big promo going on. It's always empty.
But that's
And a lot of
triple
times
A
it's
baseball
great
though.
baseball.
It
But
is,
we're
That's
but
talking
the
about
hard thing.
UFL.
Yeah.
yeah, but
But we're talking
still,
about
Yeah.
UFL. It's the
I
same level,
I agree. But
just
at
different
the same
sport.
time, and with Oklahoma, how long have we had a AAA baseball team? Because I
Long
used to
time.
go watch the 89ers. So it's one of those
Yeah.
where it's like
It's been a long time.
if this is going to be all it's going to be, like why would I even go watch it? Because there's nothing for me to be
Yeah.
excited about, kind of thing. But
I don't want it to
I
get
feel the same
confused. Like
thing.
I'm fully behind it. Like I'm
I'm
excited about it. I think it's gonna be dope as fuck. Because, there are some guys that play UFL football that could make it to the league, but they chose UFL because why go be a backup when you can go sling that motherfucking rock, all up and down
Well,
these
and a lot of
fields
them
with a
too,
different
they might be
organization.
guys. There might be guys that were pro and got cut. They just didn't make a roster of
yeah.
an NFL team.
They
Yeah.
UFL is the
So.
farm league.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm not against it. I'm obviously behind it. I think it's fucking cool, and I hope that it succeeds. I just have my reservations about what with even though there's not much else to do in the spring, especially if the Thunder are ass cheeks. I just worry about people being like, it's not even pro football.
Yeah,
I
I
ain't
get that.
going to spend my money on this trash. Ugh.
I get it too.
So,
I get that
but
100%. Because
going to the fucking branding and shit, bro, man,
hey,
I want them, dude. I told Isaiah
grinders.
this on Friday. I would like to for somebody. I was hoping the comments would do it. I want them to go. I want somebody to do a Red Hawk, like run it back with the Red Hawks, because I thought the branding, the logo, the colors, I thought it was all clean as hell. It was cool. The name Red Hawk was cool. I mean, I don't feel like it has
Black
anything to
Hawk.
do with anything Oklahoma,
Black Hawk
but
Down.
or something tribal themed, something native,
Yeah,
because that seems to be the running thing with Oklahoma.
yeah. I think the reason my optimism is at an all-time high is because every other thing that OKC has tried as far as semi-pro or farm league and things like that, that was pre the Thunder whooping ass. That was pre
Yeah,
the Thunder getting a new arena, etc. Even when the Thunder started, you just look at how they started. Like the gym wasn't built for them. The gym
yeah,
was there, and then they just kind of like, all right, well, this is where we're
All
gonna
right,
put
this is
y'all.
what will be.
Now
Yeah.
they're like, oh shit, this is real deal Holyfield kind of thing. It's just me being optimistic because I would love to have an NFL team here
yeah,
in
for sure.
20 years, just because it's one of those where it's like, if you look at the trajectory of OKC, it's it's up, boys, it's up. Now
Yeah.
for us, it's gonna suck because tax dollars and shit like that, but
Yeah.
uh. Isaiah, would you
Damn
be
it.
cool? Would you be cool if Tool was the quarterback of the OKC UFL team? Would you go
I
watch your
think
boy?
Tua. I think Tua would be an MVP. Okay, if
Probably,
he
probably.
goes down to the UFL. No, I don't.
Head
I
coach.
mean,
Who's the head coach?
ooh, bring Barry back. Fuck it. I mean,
Nah,
at this
Barry's
point,
old ass. Stop it. I can tell y'all who
Mike
the head coach.
Gundy.
That's Cameron. That's exactly who I was gonna say, bro.
It's got to be Mike Gundy,
He's,
bro.
he's not doing nothing. Oklahoma loves to overpay for Mike Gundy to come in and talk some shit. That
so,
But he doesn't
but
have to
especially
recruit.
because
Like
by the
NIL's not a
time
thing.
by the time the season starts, he's still getting paid from OSU through
brother,
his buyout.
brother.
So he's still making hella cheese. So whatever money he would get from the UFL would be like he'd wipe his ass with that money essentially. Because I mean, it would be cool to have somebody that was kind of like Oklahoma grown as the head coach. Mike Gundy comes to mind.
Hmm.
Zach Robinson, if he decides to leave the NFL, is a good candidate. Not DeMarco Murray though. Let him go. Just let him do his thing and
In
take
KC,
another.
he will.
Yeah, especially with Kenneth Walker, I feel like he's gonna fuck that up for some reason. But no, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they roll out because it looks like from start to finish, the year of 2028 for Oklahoma City is going to be huge
It's a
with all
big
the
year.
things that are coming. Yeah,
Big year.
it's a huge year.
Big year. Huge. Some people say the biggest. Some
I've
people
had a
say
lot of
it's the greatest.
conversations.
They say it's the
Some
biggest,
is
the greatest.
what are the most beautiful year, great year. I've had a lot of
Yeah.
conversations.
Yeah,
Great year.
2028 should be good. It's dope too. As an Oklahoman born here, diehard, like it's just from remembering as a little kid the bombing and how everything was just horrible. And even when you would like drive through on the old I-40, it was horrible. Like not horrible, but it looked outdated for a
Mm-hmm.
long time. Like I get in the early 90s and stuff when the bombing happened, like that everything was modern at that point. But everything downtown looked like that until like 2007,
Yeah.
2008. And it's just like, and then the Thunder got here, and then ever since then, everything is taken off.
There's
The
been
nightclubs downtown, the restaurants, the scene, the river walk, the
there's been
everything has
real growth.
upgraded, yeah, a lot. And just with 2028 coming around the corner, I think that's another reason my optimism is at an all-time high, is because I've been here forever and I've seen how,
Low key.
yeah,
Um I'm also excited that they're finally going to do something with all that dead land that's right in the middle of downtown, close to I-40, because that's where the stadium is going to go. It's like, bro, that has been sitting there since I moved
Well,
to Oklahoma City in 2005,
they're
and
doing
it's
that,
always
and
been
they're
nothing.
They're putting that in some of that dead land. They're putting that is where they're building that entertainment district or whatever, where that big ass skyscraper is going to go.
Oh, I forgot about the
Yeah,
golly.
Yeah,
I ain't going
yeah,
in that
man.
thing. I'm not
I got
going
a
in
dark
there.
horse for the head coach job. There's a cat. His name's Bill Blankenship. He's one of the like the all-time head coaches in high school football in Oklahoma, but he's not. I don't believe he's coaching anymore. But you're talking about homegrown, Isaiah. Like that'd be cool to me. If I mean, I know it's not high school football, but if you gave somebody like that an opportunity that anybody that pays attention to high school football in Oklahoma knows the name, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you would get some
Yep.
support just for that, just to see him succeed,
Could we
or
get
whoever's the head
Neil
coach at
Bacon
Bixby.
to be the offensive line
Neil
coach?
fucking Bacon.
Make
Can
him
we
the O
just
line
bring in
coach right now.
Quentin Griffin? I miss that guy.
Yeah.
I miss that guy. I miss him.
Hmm.
Bring in oh my God, Kevin Wilson. Bring in
Ooh,
Landry
that'd be good.
Jones.
Lincoln
QB
Riley.
coach
God,
Sam Bradford,
yeah, right.
offensive coordinator, or QB coach Sam Bradford.
Not to be
Ooh,
insensitive, but if you bring Lincoln down here back, that would be the for sports fans, that would be the equivalent of the bombing. People would go
be
fucking nuts,
hilarious.
dog.
That
You
would
want to
be
talk about you
hilarious.
want to talk they people would go buy LeBron jerseys just to burn them. And he has nothing to do with Oklahoma, and we would still burn that shit. um, that's just what it is. But let's keep it pushing, fellas. Let me check this mug right here. All right. So opening topic today. Top 5 fast food places. I don't want to go first. Who wants to go first?
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Are we considering sandwich shops as fast food?
If it's fast food,
If
yes.
it's a
Yeah,
drive
like
through, it
Jimmy
is
John's
fast
or
food.
well, I don't even think it has to be
Because
considered like a drive-through because like for instance Subway, not
yeah,
very many of them have a drive-through, but I consider Subway fast food. Just like Jimmy John's, just like Jersey Mike's, just like all that stuff too. So
okay.
yes.
Okay,
I'll go
Cameron.
first. Shit.
Yeah, I was like, Cameron, you go
Uh,
first, please.
I'll start off with my one overrated Whataburger. I don't think it's that fucking good. I mean, it's good, but it ain't what people blow it up. It's kind of like In and Out, I think, is overrated, and it just doesn't, whatever. Uh, my five are Jersey Mike's, Sonic, Arby's, Slim Chickens, and Taco Casa. Boom. What's up? Holler at your boy.
Hey,
Taco
I'm
fucking
I'm
Casa, Isaiah.
Isaiah,
I'm
go ahead. Isaiah, just hold your hold your taco casa until after when the floor is open. But go ahead and give your stuff.
I'm trying. I'm really trying to maintain my level of composure after that asinine list that I just heard from Cameron. It's almost
Yeah.
disrespectful to the hard workers of some of those fast food restaurants that he doesn't like. However,
I didn't say I
I'm gonna
don't
make
like what's not on the list. I just
no
said they're
no
not
no
on my list.
no. You said
It's my
overrated.
list.
It's why. Anyway,
My
so
turn.
how I feel if I'm pulling up, you gotta go Brahms. Okay, it's not. This is in no order. It's just my top five. Brahms, Waterburger. Um, give me. This is hard, man. I really don't. I only go to like the same places. Give me Raising Canes. Okay, Chicken Express, and then I'm wrapping it up with Jersey Mike's. There we go.
What's the most overrated one to you?
Sonic. Not even close. Not even close. I'm just gonna tell you guys that right now. McDonald's is not even categorically gonna be discussed because it is McDonald's. All right. And since their prices have hiked, I don't even consider them fast food. That is a 5-star restaurant with how they try to price the shit out now. So we're not even gonna talk about McDonald's.
Easy, easy, bud, easy. All right. All right, most overrated. I'm gonna go with Cam and say In and Out. And it's not that I think In and Out is bad, but I've heard some crazy comparisons with In and Out. I
Yeah.
people like In and Out is the greatest burger of all time. Like, bro, what burgers are y'all eating? You think what I'm
Relax.
saying? Like, it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a
I
solid burger, but it's not. I like to me, it's solid, but it's not as like people talk like it like you. It's gold. Like they just found gold for the first time, and they didn't. It's not like. it's good food, but to me, it's just like I
I don't
if there,
consider In and Out because it's not in Oklahoma. You have to go.
but
That's
You
it's a
have to
fast
drive
well,
food.
3 hours to get it.
It's a fast food though.
No,
well,
I know, but
that's why
I'm saying like for
that's
instance,
why
if there was an In and Out in Oklahoma, how often
yeah.
would I go to it? Not often at all, because I'm just like,
Well, well, that's why I said Whataburger because I feel like Whataburger gets those same compare. People are like, I drove all the way to Oklahoma. First place I'm going is Whataburger. I'm like,
I'll give you
why?
when the
Why,
floor
bro?
when the floor is
Like,
open, I'll talk about that
yeah,
because
I'll let you
I
finish,
have a
bro.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
conspiracy. But
yeah.
number
Okay.
one, Chick-fil-A. Fuck you talking
Why
about?
was I missing this?
Fuck
Why
what you
was I?
talking
What's
about?
wrong with me? I'm sorry.
What you
I
talking about?
apologize to Chick-fil-A.
God, dog,
My
son.
fault.
Number two, this is gonna be controversial, right? But I'm gonna consider it because I don't care what y'all have to say. The garage. Number three.
Ooh.
Number three. Give me Jersey Mike's. Number four. Number four. McDonald's. McDonald's. And I don't even eat
You
McDonald's
would.
like that.
Can I
I don't even
leave?
eat
Can
it
I
like that.
leave the Zoom? I'm.
Bye.
I'm. Just...
But I don't even eat McDonald's like that. But whenever I do, there's brother, tell me you've had them chocolate chip cookies in a while and they pull them mugs out and they just delicious.
Stop talking like that. So close to
Delicious.
the mic.
Tell me though. Tell me this
You're
shit
making
ain't
me
heat.
nervous. The
If it's a
chocolate
money
chip cookies at
conversation,
Subway are better, dog.
yeah, but them motherfuckers at Subway
And
sit
Jersey
out for
Mike's.
Dude,
13 hours.
you get a big ass box of chocolate chip cookies from McDonald's when they're fresh. They're pretty fire.
Brother,
Mm.
I'll eat myself into a coma. And then number five, without hesitation, it's Brahms. It's Brahms because you can go to Brahms and get everything. You want a burger, they got it. You want a chicken strip dinner, they got it. You want an ice cream sundae, they got it. You want a waffle cone, they got it. You want to go in and grocery shop,
Yeah, I
baby.
was like, you want groceries?
They
They got
got
it.
it. They got it. But the floor is open. But Ken, what I was going to say about Whataburger, I agree. But I think it changed somewhere. When they got rid of that A1 thick and hearty juicy burger or whatever it was, pause, that was it. Like, I feel like they
And
changed.
the Monterey Melt is
Yeah,
seasonal now.
I feel like they changed the
Straight to jail.
menu. Like
See,
2010 to 2015 to 2016 Whataburger. And then since then, it's been Cheeks to me. And maybe that's just me
see,
because we didn't have a Whataburger in Chandler. And then I was just like, man, this shit
I,
is good. But
I think that's why like I can't put McDonald's on the top five, man. Like they're not overrated to me, but bro, they're so fucking expensive now. And it's like, dude, y'all ain't like that, big dog. Like y'all shit
Oh,
still
you sure?
ass,
You sure about that?
wait,
You sure about
bro.
that?
I agree.
Like dollar menu McDonald's, top
So
five.
hear me
But
out.
they ain't dollar menu no more.
I
Like,
agree. I agree.
Their
But
value menu.
I was scrolling the other night and I seen somebody explain it and I was like, damn, that's the truth. Everybody's complaint with McDonald's is pricing, right? Back in the day, I used to could get this, and this for X amount of money. But when you compare the price of everything, like for instance, when a
yeah,
double cheeseburger was $1, gas was like $1. It's $1 and some change, maybe right at two. Gas is $4. So
I think
a double cheeseburger,
when
inflation, dog.
I think about the prices, I can tell you, I can give you two examples right off the rip that pissed me off. Number one, their breakfast burritos, those changed in 2020 with COVID. Those used to be a 99 cents a pop, brother. Like you go to
Well, they
McDonald's
like
now and get a
219 now.
breakfast burrito meal and it's like $13. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Same thing with the snack wraps, bro. When they ripped those off the shelves in 2020, those
Broke my
shits
heart.
were like $1.19. Them damn things are like 2.6, like $2.99 now. They brought them back. Ooh, now they're $2.99. Like get the fuck out of here.
The
Hey, man,
problem is,
I'm
is they
agreeing.
haven't brought the McRib back in a couple years, and they
No, it was
need to
back last year.
offset their. Was it back last year?
It's seasonal still. You get it once or twice a year. It's just
But
not there for very long. Bro, that's
I
a
think that's what
cafeteria sandwich, like barbecue sandwich style. It shit smacks.
they
Like I'm not
just
finna lie. Like it reminds
they
me of the
drizzle
good old days.
barbecue instead of teriyaki sauce like they did in the
Yeah,
Yeah,
cafeteria.
yeah,
It's
bro.
the same shit.
yeah. Bun
I
tastes
got
like
an honorable mention
Eh.
I thought about throwing up here. No, by the way, I'm going to drop back to Marlins. Listen, if we're considering the garage
pause.
fast food, the garage is like number two on
The
my list.
goat.
Matter of fact, I'll swap Sonic out for the garage. Um,
See, the only reason why I don't say the garage is because the garage has a bar. Bar, I don't consider a bar fast food.
it's pretty fast, man. You order something, they take the top off, put it on the bar for you. It's fast. I mean,
He said that's fast. That's fast alcohol. That's
Well,
fast
shit,
drinks.
Chick-fil-A, if they want to take care of everybody like that, they're gonna need a bar before too long. The way
see, I
prices is
think,
moving,
oh
bro.
I
man, bro,
can I actually
Chick-fil-A
take
is
out.
kind of
I
Hey,
wanted
bro.
to take out either
No,
Cane's or
no, you
Chicken
made your list.
Express
You
and
made your list.
sub Chick Fil A.
No, you made your
it's too
list. You
late.
chose you
There's no
chose
take
Canes.
backs.
You chose Canes with 4 items on the menu over Chick-fil-A.
Hey, but them 4 items though.
Ass, bro. You need the sauce just for the chicken to be edible. Shit is dry as hell.
If you get it crispy, yeah, you get your shit crispy.
At Cane's, what the fuck would I go to a fried food place and get, brother? That's like going to a steak joint and getting chicken strips. No, you
You've
know
never
why I'm
done
here.
that?
No, I haven't.
I
You
go
know
to
why I'm
Texas
here.
Roadhouse all the time and get chicken strips
God, that speaks so
because
much
Listen,
they're
about your
I
delicious.
have an honorable
pork,
mention for my list
chicken tenders,
that
or chicken
I
crispers.
wasn't quite ready to throw on the list, but it's definitely a place that I frequent. Either of Hawaiian Bros or Mo Betta's. I frequent those, and those are pretty damn solid places.
Yeah, they're pretty
Isaiah,
good. They just
Their mac salad, bro. Boy,
good.
Isaiah, we got about a minute and a half. Go in about Taco Casa. Go ahead.
I absolutely despise the fact that Taco Casa has made any list. It kind of pisses me off. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm not going to give the story, but why in the hell would I want some goddamn powdered beans that you add water to on a burrito? Why would I want imitation hamburger meat on a taco whenever Del Taco, before they started going out of business, it has more variety in the menu for one. They actually have fucking chicken on there. Taco Casa is ass. You want to know? There's only like three of them in all of the city, and only one of them is still surviving. Taco Casa is not good food. Period.
I won't say
bro.
Guaranteed.
I won't
I
say it's
bet if we
not
put a poll
good.
out there on Twitter or something for people to poll
Put the
what's better
fucking poll out.
between Del Taco and Taco Casa,
Put
I
the poll out.
guarantee
It's
you
my
Taco
prep.
Casa would win.
Taco. Why do you like Taco Casa?
Bro,
It's
the
not good
Taco
flavor.
Light,
It's not good flavor.
fire. Get out
Not
of here,
good flavor.
man.
Not good
Get
flavor.
out of here.
I'll say
Not having this conversation.
so it depends because Cam, you don't like seasoning like that. So that like Taco Casa for your taste is perfect. For me, Taco Casa is like third on my like fast food taco place. I'm going Taco Mile first, the Locos. Like I'm going to
Well,
get the
Taco
Yeah.
Mayo,
Locos.
yeah, Taco Mayo's
Yeah.
out there. It's
Yeah.
just I feel like it's more expensive, so I don't go there as often.
Hey, we're not talking
How
about
many?
price. We're not talking
But
about
bro,
price. We're talking about
Taco Mayo's fire.
yeah,
Like
we talking about
I fuck with Taco Mayo.
yeah, if I had to take the
Good
garage out, I would put Taco
flavor?
Mayo in there. What?
Pure
Taco
flavor?
Mayo? Taco
No,
Mayo just has
no,
a
I'm saying
variety because the like
no. I'm saying pure flavor of the food. Taco Mile's better.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
that's
I'll
what
give
we're
you
Than
saying.
Taco
Like I
yeah.
Casa.
agree. I
Um
just put Taco Casa on my list because
That's
I feel like it's more affordable, so I go there more.
disgusting.
yeah, but we're not
Disgusting.
going on price. It's just taste. Like what's your favorite? Not price.
Isaiah,
Say
you
you
don't
had a
talk to
blank
me.
check.
You put or not Slim. You put fucking
Canes.
Canes on your list. Don't talk to me.
It's
Yeah.
better. What are you talking
No,
about? It's
it's
better, dog.
not. No,
Yeah, it
it's
is,
not,
dude.
bro. The chicken
Have you
has
ever had the Post Malone meal? Okay. Have you ever?
it is
The
no disrespect.
sauce.
Canes, y'all are doing y'all's thing. Y'all have stuck around. What's the difference between Canes and Zaxby's? The
Zaxby's
sauce,
has
brother.
wings.
The
No,
sauce.
Zaxby has wings.
God.
There's
The
only like
craziest
one
thing about
Zaxby's
Canes to me is
in the
like
city.
What
when
on
people
There's
Reno?
one
brag
Raising
about Canes
Cane's.
most of the time, it's
I'm not
they go there
bragging.
to get a gallon of their sweet tea. And I'm
No,
like, they don't even get fired up about their
the
fucking
food.
food.
The sweet tea
Like,
is heat, but I'll take Chicken Express over Canes every single
see, I think Chicken
day.
Express is kind of bland too. Like it's okay, but
Well,
it's
I'm talking about
bland to
because of
me.
the sweet tea. I'd rather have
Yeah, okay.
Chicken Express
Oh,
sweet tea.
I see.
Yeah,
Gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha.
But let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing. Pause. Next topic.
Fuck Taco Casa. Sorry, go ahead.
Open floor, 15 minutes. NFL draft coming up next week. What do y'all think? Well, we know who the first pick is going to be. But what are y'all interested in the draft? Who do y'all think y'all's team is going to draft? Let's talk about the NFL draft.
I'm kind of interested to see not game, but draft day trades.
Yeah.
Who's
brother,
moving up? Who's moving down?
brother.
Um, there's only one team that has two picks in that, and it's my team. We have two first round picks this year. Um, I, I kind of want to see where some of these guys end up because I have a mock draft that I found on the interwebs and I pulled it up. So I'm just gonna go over it. Let's see how y'all feel about it. So it's got Fernando Mendoza, Ruben Bain to the
They have
Jets.
Ruben Bain going too
Yeah, this
over
is a
Sonny
mock
Styles
draft. Hmm.
or Arvell
See,
Reese.
the one
I think that's
the
what I
one I
thought.
Both
saw
of
was
them.
David Bailey, number 2, out of Texas Tech,
Ooh, who
Yeah,
has the number two
yeah.
pick?
the
The
Jets.
Jets, the
Yeah.
goddamn
Well,
They're
Jets.
gonna
since
go
it's the
edge
Jets,
for
they're going
sure.
Ty Simpson because it's the Jets,
I mean,
baby.
bro, yeah.
We know what they're doing.
Well,
Well, I mean,
they've got
we can
Orville
run
Reese
through
going three.
real quick and just try to like go through and think like everybody give a so Raiders, who y'all think they're picking? Fernando,
Fernando
keep it
Mendoza.
pushing. The Jets, who do you think the Jets?
That's a toss up to me. I mean, they lost Jermaine Johnson, but he wasn't that impactful of an edge rusher anyway. So going Orville Reese or Ruben Bain would definitely help.
They're going Jeremiah
Uh,
Love.
you
Cam, who you
not
think? Who you
taking it?
think? No,
Who
but I
are we
mean
talking
the
about?
Jets.
We're
Jets
talking
number
about
two
the
pick.
Jets.
Yeah, yeah. Just going
I
down and
think
seeing
it.
who we think
You're gonna
I
everybody's
have
think
gonna
him
pick.
it's. I
sit
think it's
behind
going
Brace
to
Hall.
be an edge. It's either going to be David Bailey or Arvell Reese, my
Yeah,
opinion.
I agree. I agree. Cardinals.
It's going to be the other.
It's
Whoever
gonna
the Jets
flip.
take, the Cardinals are taking the
yeah,
other.
It's just gonna
yeah,
flip.
yeah. I think the Cardinals almost at this point they kind of have to start
Do
from the
something.
bottom.
Yeah.
Titans.
Bro, the mock I have, they're taking Jeremiah Love, which I don't think is
Yeah.
a bad pick. But goddamn, they need to address the line. Like
Yes,
they need to find a tackle.
I was gonna say the tackle out of Miami.
Malagoa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Malgo. Yeah,
Francis Malagoa.
he would be perfect for them. But again, the Titans are dumb. They'll probably take Jeremiah Love like that. And I don't think
Yeah.
I'm with you, Cam. I don't think it's a bad pick. But it's like, why are you gonna take the best running back and give him one of the worst offensive lines? It doesn't make
Bro,
sense.
like
Well,
what are
you
you
know
gonna
what's
accomplish?
crazy is that Tony Pollard still almost ran for 1,000 behind that terrible offensive line, and
Yes.
they were basically giving up on Tony Pollard's like 27.
Bro,
Isaiah,
Tennessee
Isaiah.
needs anything other than a fucking like they need a receiver, they need an offensive fucking lineman. Like anywhere else on the offensive side of the ball,
Then
they
a
need to
running
draft.
back. I
Yeah,
don't think they need a
like
running back
Well,
God,
necessarily.
and
dog,
to your
man.
point, Isaiah, 1,000 yards now is not a lot.
No, I know,
That's yeah,
but
yeah. So him running for 1,000 yards, like Najee Harris ran for 1,000 yards, bro. Steelers'
Yeah,
offensive
man,
line was
Najee
horrible.
Harris.
So,
Let's go.
um, like it's cool, and I think it would be solid. But yeah, the Giants.
uh, it's got them on this mock taking Sonny Styles.
Yeah, I could see them taking Sunny Styles. Honestly, I don't think it's
To
well. It depends how the rest of the board shakes out. But if it shakes
yeah,
out the way that I'm thinking, I think it's Sunny Styles. It's either Sunny Styles or
yeah,
Caleb Downs because it's Harbaugh.
y- yeah, and
Yeah.
I can see them kind of bolstering that receiving core because right now they would be in a really good spot if they drafted another receiver with Malik coming back, with the way that Wandale Robinson was playing last year. But I
Class
think
is
they have
deep.
other things to.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say
I
class
think
is deep at wide receiver, so I think they can get one. I think maybe they trade back up, but yeah, Browns.
yeah, it has them taking Francis Managoa,
I
but
don't think he's there, and I think they take Carnell Tate.
See, on
yeah, I
mine,
can
they
see
it
that.
has them taking Spencer Fano, which is a guard tackle from Utah.
I think they need it. I think they truthfully
Yeah,
need
they
it, but
need
they
a
also
guard.
they need a lot because
They're dumb as fuck, so they're gonna draft something they don't need.
well, they're gonna take Carnell Tate, and to me personally, like, and I'm not trying to be rude or anything like that. I have serious question marks about Carnell Tate, and it has nothing to do with if is he good or if he's not. It's just when you're playing next to Jeremiah Smith, how good are you really?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I
Like
think.
you're good, but like he's the whenever people play Ohio State, they weren't saying like we got to go out there and stop Carnell Tate. It was last year. It was like Emeka Ibuka and Jeremiah Smith,
Yeah,
and then this year it was Jeremiah Smith. And the one
yeah,
game that a good defense was like, we need to let's take him out was Miami, and they put him
yeah.
in prison. They put him in prison, and Jeremiah
I
Smith was
could
like, oh,
see.
single coverage.
I could see the Browns with their second pick taking Kenyon
But we
Drake.
ain't at the second pick yet.
No, they have two
But
picks.
yeah, they should. But Commanders.
What do you think you feel
See,
like they need? See,
Who
this one
Commanders?
has them.
linebacker.
Yeah, yeah. They have them
I
taking David Bailey. That's who.
On
um
mine,
This one has them.
on mine that it has Sonny Styles.
so it could be Sonny Styles, it could be an offensive lineman, and it also could be Mansour Delane from LSU, the corner, because they need some secondary
Yeah,
help. But
yeah. The write up I have says that they need defense.
yeah, because remember Marshawn Lattimore was there and he's cheeks.
He's old. Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah. The Saints.
They're
Caleb
drafting defensive line.
Downs. Caleb Downs.
I could see Caleb Downs. I could
Olave
also
is
see
one more hospital ball
he's
across
going to
the
get a hospital
middle.
ball too. Delane, I could see Ruben Bain.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ruben
I
Bain.
like that. I actually
Yeah,
like that because right now they just don't. They're not generating a good pass rush from last year, so
facts.
I like
Chiefs.
that.
Well, and they said bye to a lot of their bigger defensive players. So
Yeah.
Facts.
Well, they were just kind of aging out too. You know, they were
yeah,
getting older. Some of those guys.
Chiefs.
Chiefs are going receiver.
I
I
don't think
think
they are.
Jordan Tyson.
I don't think they will. Um, I think if Caleb Downs is there, that's who I've thought for a long time was going to be there. The next two picks, I think one of them has to be Caleb Downs. And if it's not for the Chiefs, I think the one thing that they actually need early offensive line.
Corner. No.
Offensive line. They
Yeah, I was
look
gonna say
corner
corner.
too. Corner would make perfect sense,
Yeah.
but the Chiefs never really reach high on corners. Like
They're
Yeah.
gonna get L'Jarius Sneed back.
God, I
Okay,
hope not.
and
Actually, you know what? Yeah, I hope they do. I hope they do. I hope that they bring Deion Sanders out of retirement. And he's their future cornerback. But then the Bengals.
I mean, they got to get an offensive tackle. I mean, just
But at that point, it
or
depends who's
defense.
there. Yeah, that's why I said I think Caleb Downs for them. But they could also go Monroe Freeling,
Monster
Georgia.
Yeah, that's
Monster
who
Delane.
this one has.
Huh?
Yeah.
Monster Delane.
Yeah, that would make perfect sense for them too. I also think they could go Ione, the guard out of Penn State, who's a mammoth
Yeah.
of a man.
They
Yeah.
I mean I mean we can all agree they need to draft offensive fucking line, brother.
Offensive line and
Yeah.
defense, that should be it.
Bro.
If y'all
Yeah.
take a running
If
back or a
not, Joe Burrow
receiver,
just
like
needs to retire.
yeah, Andrew
Like,
Luck wise, that's what
yes.
he's going to do. Isaiah, tell us.
He
You
needs
lead
to
us
be like,
off.
you know,
You lead us off. Pick 11. Miami Dolphins are on the clock. What are they doing?
Good Lord. I think for the fifth year in a row, we're
You're gonna trade.
draft a receiver. We're gonna draft a receiver.
Oh, you going Makai Lemon
A fat
or Jordan
I
Tyson?
think Makai Lemon.
Okay,
I think Makai Lemon makes more sense.
I think y'all trade back with the Pittsburgh Steelers and they take Makai Lemon. I'm joking halfway, but I don't think y'all take
But
Makai
however,
Lemon. I don't think y'all take Makai.
So-
Who's y'all's new GM?
I forgot his name.
He's from the Packers, right? Or is that y'all's new head coach?
No, that's the head coach.
The head coach.
The head coach.
Packers.
He's defensive minded. He was the D coordinator in Green Bay. So, but also, I think he's better in player development in the sense of how he runs a defense because he was
Jermod
able to
McCoy.
do that. I mean, I don't
Corner.
mind that.
If he's a
Yeah,
defensive
'cause
minded
we-
guy,
good
you
Lord.
well, yeah, you got to
We
fix
need
your
corners.
defense. Yeah, I think you're afraid that y'all are going to take a wide receiver again,
So-
but I don't think y'all do. Or
Okay,
y'all
listen.
trade. Or y'all trade
They
back.
they no longer have Tyreek or Jalen Waddle.
Right.
Or Darren Waller.
Their new head coach coached with Ryan Day. And their GM has countless contacts at Ohio State. So if Carnell Tate is on the board,
Yeah, they're
it's going to be
snatching.
Carnell Tate.
Or if
I don't
Caleb
think
Downs,
Car-
if Caleb Downs is there too, I
Or
think they go
Caleb
Caleb
Downs.
It,
Yeah,
it'll
for
be
sure.
it'll
It's gonna
probably
be
be
Ohio
Ohio
State.
State. Yeah.
I would love for us to have more of a physical receiver and not a guy that's under 5'10"
Yeah,
and
you'll be
weighs less than 200 pounds.
You'll be fine.
Well, no, I'm just saying from like the physical aspect, like we need a bigger body receiver to catch a
Then
ball.
go
across the
draft
middle.
Denzel Boston. Go
Bro,
reach on
Julio
it.
Jones is a free agent.
Facts.
Julio,
Dallas.
he hasn't retired yet. This one has Peter Woods out of Clemson. I don't like that move with the amount of picks that they have in the next coming years.
They may trade
as
back if
well.
we're being real.
Yeah,
This
and
one
as
has,
well as their defensive line now.
Does this have Monroe Freeling?
For me, it's got Caleb Downs. Does they need secondary help?
If Caleb Downs falls that far, NFL, you sons of bitches.
Well,
But
this one
again,
doesn't even have Caleb Downs until
if
it doesn't
Caleb
even
if
have.
Caleb Downs falls past 12, Pittsburgh's trading up to get him. I
Right. He's
will
the best
almost
defensive
guarantee,
player in college
brother,
football. It's not
brother.
even close. There's no
I'm
way he falls this
I'm
far.
so well, but man,
Well,
NFL
this one
people are
had.
dumb.
Yeah, it has Caleb Downs going eighth, and the one that I'm looking at.
Yeah,
But
I don't think he's
Yeah.
there that late. But then you have the Rams at 13.
so
Makai
Makai
all I
Lemon,
Lemon.
know is who
Makai
it's
Lemon,
showing on mine.
Makai
Kylan.
Lemon. No, I'm saying
Well,
that's Makai Lemon. He's from the area. Sean McVay likes him. They need somebody who's young to replace Devontae Adams. Puka is in trouble. Who do you go get? Boom. What else do
yeah.
you need, right? You could draft defense, but didn't the Rams just get both Chiefs corners?
Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing here, bro? That you have Jared Verse, like they can do
Byron
whatever they
Young,
want.
Braden Fisk.
Yeah,
The one
they're
thing I would say is if they would kind of want to address something is maybe at the linebacker group because their corners are solid, but I also feel like teams were
who
able to run the ball really well against them
I
back to
agree,
back
but who
weeks.
do you think is going to be the best linebacker available at that spot? And do you think it would be a reach taking him in the first round? Because really,
Yes,
after
yes,
maybe
and
Anthony
yes.
Hill Jr. and CJ Allen, you're kind of fried. But keeping it pushing. Shit. So Rams,
Baltimore.
Baltimore, yeah, yeah.
Ravens.
Jordan Tyson.
Mine
This one
has
has Cardinal Tate.
mine has Kenyon Sadiq, which I think is stupid when
I
they
think it's
have Isaiah
Reach.
Likely.
no Isaiah Likely's
No,
with the Giants.
he's
Oh,
a
is he? Oh,
giant.
So
that's right. He did.
Sadiq
Yeah.
would
Okay.
probably make the most sense if we're being
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
But new
I
head
didn't. I
coach,
didn't realize. I missed that.
new head coach. We'll see. I know if Harbaugh was the guy, Sadiq would be the pick easily. Tampa.
Mine has Jamar
Kendrick
McCoy.
Falk. Yeah, mine has Kendrick Falk. Keldrick Falk from Auburn.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've thought crazy long for pause for them, and I just don't know because I think they need a few things. They could go corner because they just lost
Yeah.
Jamel Dean, but I'm truthfully I have no idea with them. But
I like
um,
the idea of corner though, just for the simple fact of losing Jamel Dean, and that secondary
it's
is
been
starting to
booty
look
butt cheeks,
starting to look
Yeah.
old. Yeah,
magnificent booty butt cheeks. The Jets get their second pick at 16. Ty
Mine
mine
has
Simpson.
has
Omar.
Jermon McCoy.
Mine has Omar Cooper, which I think Omar Cooper is a little undervalued, man. Because I
I
felt like
agree,
he was a guy that could just do a lot of different things at receiver.
and he's a
You need
playmaker,
him to go
dog.
win a one on one. Need him to go win a jump ball,
Yeah,
like run a crisp route. He's fast. Like I don't know. I just
X. Detroit.
This one has Cassius Howe out of Texas A&M on this one, which not a bad pick, but we'll
They could
see. But
go
I
Emmanuel
think it would be
McNeil
good for
Warren
him.
from Toledo, the safety, or
Oh
Dylan
yeah,
Thieneman, the safety out of Oregon. I think it'll be one of
mine
those.
has Ione from Penn State guard.
Ooh,
do
yes, yes,
yeah.
I can see that, and I think that's a really, really, really good pick for
Yeah, what
them.
do you think they need to address? I mean, I think that's the biggest question.
Well, they don't need playmakers because they have fucking that
Yeah.
everywhere. Jared Goff is the quarterback. Their offensive line is starting to get a
Who's
little bit
their
older, but I mean,
Who's their
Yeah.
quote unquote third down back now that what's his nuts is out of there in
they're going to
Houston?
get him in the third round. I don't know who it
Yeah,
is
they're
yet,
gonna have to
I
sign
mean, I know they're
somebody.
not going to draft him first round, but when I'm trying to think
is who the,
needs other than that on the skill positions, I don't feel like they needed any skill position guys. I
facts.
didn't feel like their line was that bad.
I
Their
agree.
defense was
No,
horrible.
I
They
agree as
need to
well.
address the defense.
I agree.
yeah,
In the same division, pick 18, Vikings. Ty Simpson.
that one has Emmanuel McNeil Warren.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's what it's got on mine.
yeah, I'll agree with that one. Panthers.
C.J. Allen from
Yeah,
Georgia.
I think
That's
either C.J. Allen or I think they could whoever's the best wide receiver available because I mean they wasted a first. I say wasted, but they spent a first round on Xavier Legette, and my guy can't catch anything. And so you
do
have
the
Ted
whole for me,
McMillan.
man.
Yeah, you have. Well, I don't think they will because they've drafted two early guys, and this is a deep draft, so they could end up getting like Skylar Bell in the second round. I like the C.J. Allen. Is this Dallas's second pick? Yeah,
Yeah,
Dallas.
Isaiah, you
Yeah.
were wrong.
Dallas's
Oh
second
yeah,
pick,
there's three teams that have two
multi
first round
picks.
picks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dallas again.
Mine has an
uh,
edge rusher.
mine has Anthony Hill.
Ty Simpson,
So you
Emmanuel
said
McNeil Warren,
you said
Emmanuel
Ty Simpson in the
McNeil
last three picks,
Warren,
bro.
Emmanuel McNeil Warren. Steelers.
That one has
You lead us off,
Ione.
Marlon. No, hell
I
Yeah,
it,
no.
to
mine has
to
Ione.
possibly
Mine,
maybe
mine has
Ione,
TJ Parker.
but Jordan Tyson if he's there, Jordan Tyson, Makai Lemon, or Omar Cooper Jr. If they're there, that's going to be the pick. If not, it'll be someone like they may trade back shit, but honestly, I don't know.
Hey, Marlon, this is
Kenyon
what my
Sadiq,
write-up. This is what my write-up has.
Ty Simpson.
If Alabama's Ty Simpson is still available.
Bro, I have thoughts on Ty Simpson, and I'll make it quick so we can keep it pushing. I don't think he's as bad as what people think. I think Ty
I think he's
Simpson,
good.
yeah, I
No,
think
I don't
people
think he's a
don't
bad quarterback at all.
people I don't think people know how to evaluate quarterbacks, especially coming out of college anymore. They look at it and say, "Did you win or did you lose?" And then you lost, so they blame it on the quarterback. But they don't look at it and say like Carson Beck had so much of a freer ride than Ty Simpson. Ty had to be
Yeah,
the offense, and if he played bad, they got their cheeks clapped. Carson
bro.
Beck could play bad every game, and they were running for 250 yards, and their defense was giving
Yeah,
up
I was
three
gonna
points.
say Bama had zero run game last
Yeah,
year. Their
zero run
whole
game.
offense was Ty throwing the ball down the
Their
field. Like,
defense wasn't very good. The whole like them making it to the playoffs that was on the back of Ty Simpson. So that's how I feel about him. But I don't think they're taking him at 21. Chargers.
mine has
Offensive guard.
offensive tackle.
It for
Yeah,
the love of
Emmanuel
God,
Pregon.
please. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ooh, God,
I
I
like
was
him.
hoping he fell to the second, but
mine
yeah,
says Blake Miller,
yeah.
offensive
It
tackle out
could
of
be
Clemson.
him or what's his name? Spencer Fano.
Yeah,
Yeah, mine had him going earlier.
Yeah, I think he
Um,
will. Eagles.
this mine
I
has
have
Jordan Tyson.
mine has
Uh,
Denzel Boston.
I think Denzel Boston because they're gonna get rid of AJ.
mm,
I have a feeling. Brown second pick.
Omar Cooper Jr.
He ain't gonna be there, but
Mine has
if he
Casey
is,
Concepcion out of Texas A&M.
I think that's probably their pick. He's a really good
No,
route runner. He can return punts
Yeah.
and stuff. They see that and they're like, "Oh my god!" And then he'll get there and be Ted Ginn Jr. Shout out, duh Bears
this is this is kind of crazy, but mine
Beat
has
him there.
Caden Proctor.
for the
I feel
Bears.
like
Mine
Caden
has
Proctor is a little low.
yeah.
He is, but I think it's because he's at
So
his
with them
size.
losing Jaquan Brisker, mine has Dylan Thiedemann out of Oregon.
I got the
That's who mine
Chicago Bears
has.
pick.
Ty
Ty
Simpson.
Ty
Simpson.
Simpson. Bills.
Mine has Caden Proctor at the Bills, which
I think Caden Proctor at the Bills would make the most sense because I don't think they need to make a move at wide receiver in the draft, and they also could trade for AJ Brown, right? Like that's
well,
not
and
out the realm of possibility.
they historically don't go for wide receivers. Their highest wide receiver pick was Keon Coleman, and he
Yeah,
was picked 30
and
two
he's
years ago. Yeah.
booty butt cheeks.
Well, them get
Niners.
DJ Moore is also it's like
Oh yeah, I forgot they
why do
got
they need to
DJ.
reach?
Facts.
The Niners, mine has Blake Miller out of Clemson.
I
Uh,
I can agree with that. Blake Miller.
I agree with that as well.
Yes.
Let's see. I think
Gosh darn it.
Cameron's
Yeah, he was
Cameron's
fine.
yeah.
Texans.
Uh, Mine has Akeem Mesidor, the edge rusher out of Miami. I like that to kind of add depth to that D line. However, I think they need to address something on the offensive
Hi
line.
Simpson.
Sims.
No, honestly, yes. Offensive line, their defense is set. Um, yeah, there's no. They're a hard pick. They could trade back. Honestly, I
Yeah,
don't think there's
honestly.
anything for sure.
I
For sure.
would like for
Chiefs
them
have
to
two
kind of
first
add.
rounders.
The Chiefs have two first rounders, the Dolphins, the Cowboys,
Cowboys, the Browns.
and the Browns. So
That's
there's four
crazy.
teams with two first round picks.
That's
Well, it's
crazy.
because they got theirs from the Rams.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the Rams are 13 now. That's right. Damn, I don't know.
Mine has KC Concepcion.
Who y'all talking
Eh,
about?
the Chiefs, their second pick in the
Chiefs.
first round.
I got a cornerback, Colton Hood, out of Tennessee.
Oh, I like that. I do like that. I do like that, especially with your second pick. Um, okay, so the Chiefs, that's their second pick. The Dolphins, number two, the Dookie.
I got Max Ian Acor or Ahine Acor out of Arizona State, which I
Zachariah
like
Branch,
that.
Georgia wide receiver.
Mine has Dylan Thieneman from Oregon, safety.
Which we need all the corner help we can get.
Yeah, y'all need all
But
the help you can get, period. Um,
period.
Patriots.
Per. Mine has Kenyon Sadiq,
I
which at
don't
that
dislike that
value,
pick. Yeah.
I
if
don't
he
either.
falls there,
And you
because
got to
I
start
think,
thinking past Hunter Henry, too. I mean, he's getting a little older.
yeah,
Y'all want me to give y'all
yeah,
my
he's old as
conspiracy
fuck.
theory that has to do with the Steelers because that's what all of mine do. The
What?
Steelers trade
Yeah,
the
sure.
Patriots Pat Fryermuth.
I don't
For
dislike that either.
what?
I,
For what exactly?
some Skittles. If I'm
You
Pat
tell
Matt,
me.
if I'm Pat Fryermuth, I'm going to the Steelers front office and being like, for the last 3 years, I've been supposed to be a part of the offense. Yeah, we have a different
And I'm
staff, but why would anything change? Right? Like, why? So move me.
yeah.
Y'all want to throw the ball to Darnell Washington. Move me. You want to throw the ball to Michael
Yeah.
Pittman Jr., you want to throw the ball to DK, and if y'all draft a wide receiver in the first round, that's the pass game. Why do y'all need me? Why are
Smell
y'all
ya.
paying me that money? So,
Mm.
and then last but not least, the Seattle Seahawks.
Mine has TJ
That's cr-
Parker out of Clemson because the Seahawks lost so much on of their defense in free agency. Well, just overall, they lost a lot in free agency. Everybody won the Super Bowl, and they wanted to go get a bag somewhere else. They didn't want to try to repeat. Um, I like TJ Parker where that's at. You kind of need that, but I think early second round, depending on where their pick is at, you should probably adjust some things on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah. And I
You know what's
think
crazy
Jacob
is
Rodriguez.
Mm.
mine has Jadarian Price out of Notre Dame, the backup running back.
Mm. Hmm.
They
I
do
don't
need
think
running
he.
back,
Yeah.
but why would you take a backup out of, I mean, I know he backed up Jeremiah Love, so it's not really much you can do. It's like backing up AD, but
Mm.
I still like you're using a first rounder on a guy that couldn't even win the job at Notre Dame. That's
Facts.
crazy to me.
Facts. All right, fellas. Switching gears
Oh, hold
to
on.
go ahead.
Hold on. While we're talking draft, I was telling Isaiah this. I have a wish list for Jacksonville, even though I think they're going to move up in the
Oh
draft when they
my
trade Brian
god.
Thomas. But
Y'all
if
ain't
they
trading
don't,
Brian Thomas.
bro, they got the 54th pick in the second round. That's their first pick in this draft. I really hope they draft Grayson Halton because
Dude,
he is a disruptor in the
look,
middle of the line at the D line.
y'all
There's
have 54?
yes.
I think Pittsburgh has 53. If he makes it past Pittsburgh in the second round, I'll lose my tits. I want like this is crazy, right? This is some Stephen A. Skip Bayless type, but I want him. I need him. He
I
has what I
need him.
want. I need it.
No.
I need it. He's just yeah. But anyways, so two other conversations. We'll start with the smaller one first. If Alex Pereira wins the heavyweight championship, is he the GOAT of the UFC?
Yes, he's the only three division champion in UFC history. I
I'd
mean,
That's it.
regardless of
That's
his
it. That's the
losses.
yeah.
argument.
Well,
I mean,
that would
regardless of his
be
losses, that in and of itself, because the max weight that you could carry as a heavyweight is what, like 265?
265,
Okay, so he went from
185
185 to
to
five
205, cleared two weight
to
divisions out, and is now going up to try to win the heavyweight division.
that's an 80-pound jump in your competition. Maximum 80-pound jump, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unheard of. Who
Yeah.
who else has done that?
And
Yeah.
to your point too, Isaiah, I don't think just because he lost, I don't care. I'm not one of those that's like, oh, Habib is the best because he's undefeated. Like I
Yeah.
look at the degree of difficulty of Alex, and I'm like, bro,
Mm-hmm.
my guy has like when you look at who he's fought, my guy
Yes.
made quick work of Sean Strickland. He threw like four punches, and Sean was
Mm-hmm.
he Yuri, Jan Blahovic. Like he is carving some names up, and now
Jamal
it's real
Hill.
gone. Like I truly believe that if he wins, it's hard for you to not say that he's the GOAT, and it obviously it'll open up the conversation. But like I don't
Mm-hmm.
know who would have a better resume than him.
I
Bro, when your
mean, the
when your
only
only two losses are when you're hurt and then you come back and get your receipt.
Yeah.
after claiming you were hurt, listen to all that shit talk. You come back healthy and get your receipt, and your only other loss is Izzy when Izzy was still in his prime.
Yep.
Like,
And you wanted the third fight.
like
You
those,
wanted the trilogy, and
yeah.
Izzy was
And
like,
Izzy was like, "Fuck no,
Fuck you.
no."
Fuck you.
Like that's why like I don't. I mean the question is unequivocally yes, he's the GOAT. And it could be argued that he will win his third belt in the three most dangerous weight classes. That's my opinion. Like those guys aren't as fast as the little guys, yes, whatever.
they're not as
But
technical, but if they hit
as
you,
much power as you're facing night
The
in and night
risk.
out, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
like
can,
you're going and
Well,
clearing out
you
three
can,
divisions at the
you can,
top.
with lightweight, with bantamweight, with featherweight, and those kind of weight classes, you can make a mistake. And depending on who you're fighting, you're not going to pay with it by your lights just shutting out. Middleweight, light heavyweight, and
Bro,
heavyweight, if you make a mistake and somebody clips that chin,
it could be
ooh, I do
argued
have
too,
a.
like his moves from was it middleweight, right? With
yeah,
Izzy?
Mhm.
Okay, his move from middleweight to light heavyweight. Did anybody give a shit about light heavyweight for a
no,
long time
no,
before he went there?
no.
John Jones has
Has
been
anybody
gone for a long time.
has
It
anybody
was
given a shit about the heavyweights until Pereira decided to move? I mean, you had the two John Jones fights, right? Or was it one? It was two, right?
Just one, just one.
just
Was it
one.
just one?
Yeah, he fought
Okay.
Cyril Gahn, got
So,
the belt, and
oh,
then he
that's
was supposed
right.
to fight
Yeah.
Tom, and yeah, that
It
whole
never
thing.
did. So
Yeah,
he fought the one time. Other than that,
even Tom, everyone still thinks like, oh, he's unproven. Like he hasn't done.
yeah,
He's knocked some people out, but
like
like, eh.
there's not been a lot of excitement in that division either. And now Pereira's going up and everybody's talking about it again. Like to me, that speaks
Yeah,
volumes as well
yeah,
when you're talking about goats.
and not even to say like because there were some good fights and whatnot, but like let's keep it a stat. Glover Teixeira, when John and DC were in the light heavyweight division, he was an afterthought. He was an afterthought, and
Yeah.
then they left, both of them for different reasons. DC moved up, John moved to prison.
Jail.
Almost, he should have. And then he made like he finally achieves it, and then Yuri comes through, and Yuri has a quick run, and he beats him, and then after Yuri beats him, Jamal, what's oh my god, I forgot his name, his
John
last name,
Mahal,
Jamal,
Hill.
yeah, Jamal Hill knocks him out, and then Alex comes up and says, "Hey, bud."
You beat
Yeah.
you beat my coach. You beat my brother. And now I have to end you.
He destroyed him,
Well, I
and
mean, light. I mean, let's look at the gap in light heavyweight that you guys are discussing, right? So after John left, it was just
yeah, it was they were looking for the next star, and
yeah. That's why Izzy moved up and fought Jan Blachowicz because
yeah,
at
because he
that
thought he was
time
yes, he thought he was going to be
Izzy's
this,
run. Mm-hmm.
and he didn't. And Alex was like, "Oh,
Mm-hmm.
it's still there. Cool, I'll come up there." And like Cam said,
Yeah.
Uncle Live got him while he was hurt. He came back and smoked through him. He beat Jan Blachowicz. He my guy terrorized Yuri. Like, and I get it.
Yeah,
Yuri got slept last night, which is crazy for him to not finish Homeboy after his ACL was
yeah.
shattered into a
We got to
million
talk about
pieces.
that. Yeah,
But he terrorized Yuri twice,
Yeah.
twice. So much
I will
so
argue.
that Yuri cried after he thought that when Alex beat Uncle Live, in my opinion, because he was like, I gotta fight him again.
I would argue that his biggest tests when he moved to light heavyweight, outside of his loss to Ankalaev when there was an injury, was Khalil Roundtree. Khalil Roundtree was the
Yeah.
only one that was standing in there with him, throwing hands back with him, like, and really pushing Alex. I feel like everybody else wasn't really pushing Alex. They were standing at the distance because they were worried about the left, and he was chopping him down like a fucking tree. And I mean, essentially, that's what got Yuri when he fought Jan Blachowicz. That wasn't much of a fight. So if he goes up, because Cyril Gahn walks around easily 250, I think you could argue that Alex probably walks around more of like a
235, 240 at the
Yeah,
max.
that's what I was gonna
ish.
say.
So there's a 20-pound difference. If he goes in there and he is able to withstand the difference with that, and if Cyril tries to take him down and beat Cyril Gahn,
You think
if
Cyril's
we're
about to wrestle with him?
no.
Oh, I
I'm
was
just
like,
I'm just saying overall. That would be the one advantage I could see Cyril possibly using.
brother, Cyril got
But the
out wrestled
caveat,
by Francis.
No, but the
Why does
caveat to that is if he beats Cyril Gahn, does Tom fight him? And if he beats Tom, he retires. Those are the
Yeah,
only
yeah,
two
no.
fights left for him.
That's if okay. First off, let's say that happens. I think Alex winning against Cyril Gahn sets up the best heavyweight fight we've seen in a while. If Tom comes back and fight, because I think
Mm-hmm.
it's such a like people want to see Tom get pushed. I think it's a win win because either Alex is the goat or Tom comes and shows that he's for real. So either
Mm-hmm.
way, it's a win win. But if
Mm-hmm.
Alex were to smash Cyril Gahn, smash Tom Aspinall, there's no there's no questions. If he just beats if he beats Cyril and then he walks away, you could at least have the conversation of like, I wish he did more at heavyweight. I know nobody's won three divisions, but
Mm-hmm.
if he beats Cyril and then he beats Tom,
yeah.
What I mean, what else is there? It's like Jordan when he retired the first time. What is left for me
a
to
lot of
do?
people 30 years in the future saying that you are your ass and you couldn't get out the first round even though you average 43 points in a series. 43, 6, and 7, and people still try to blame Jordan like he had a Dallas Mavs series like LeBron did against Miami. But Isaiah, before we go to WrestleMania, Yuri
Mhm.
slept. A lot of people slept last night. Cam,
Yes.
did you
Yeah,
watch the main event? I didn't watch it live.
I did.
Oh
I
God,
watched I
your
watched
thoughts?
I watched almost the whole card.
Yeah, I was in and out, but
Pitbull needs to not be ranked.
yeah,
That's my
he
first
well
thought.
he needs
He's
to
Yeah.
retire if we're being
bro.
real.
He's just getting too
I
old.
was
And
watching and Pico was piecing his ass up
well,
the whole
he
fight. I'm like, God.
Pico in his first fight for the organization as a prospect, he looked great until he got knocked out. That's the thing
Yeah.
is that everybody was like, I mean, he's still like a really good prospect. Like even though he lost his first fight in the organization because of what he did. I mean, what he did to Pitbull was just like it was
Yeah.
lightweight to me.
Yeah.
Um,
No
there was a
consequences. My
lot of
dude was throwing uppercuts to the body. Like, come on,
yeah,
Pitbull, take me down. Pop, 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 pop.
bad. I mean, a lot of eye pokes last night.
Yeah, they were
Kevin
probably.
Holland tried to
I,
entertain.
look, I want to be a fan of Kevin Holland so bad because I think if he goes to fight at middleweight again, I need his whole team to be fired. I think at 170, Kevin Holland is a top five or maybe top tenner. I
Mhm.
think it's harder for people to take him down. He's not oversized. His striking is good. He has a good game plan, and he's great. He's a Travis Luter, Brazilian Jiu Jitsu black belt, and it's just big time. But it's just so hard to know because Kevin Holland will come out and have a performance last night where he looks fine, he moves around, he flows, and then he'll come out next fight and look horrible.
And get
Like he
choked
did
out.
his previous fight.
Hmm
Because he
And
looked
that's
like shit in his previous fight.
well, and his last fight, I'm pretty sure he fought at 185, and that's why I'm like, bro, just stay away from 185 and fight people
Stay
that are
down there.
yeah. But in my opinion, first off, Cub Swanson enjoy retirement because he beat the fuck out of homeboy. He beat him.
Yes,
I was like, Jesus Christ, and he tied Josh Emmett with the most knockdowns in featherweight history,
that's
which is
big time.
crazy. Dominic Reyes, Johnny Walker, stanker. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, stinker, stinker.
Snoozer.
Sneaker. Did they? I turned it off before the end of the fight, but did they
Hey,
interview him? Did Joe
No,
I
come
don't
in?
know. I
Okay,
no.
didn't see it.
Joe did
good,
not go
Good.
in the ring.
good, good.
They were just
I
like
enjoyed the commentary
Dominic
because
Reyes with the
somebody,
win.
one of them was trying to like summarize the fight, and I think it was DC was like, "Yeah, that's just a good way of putting it. Good way of saying this fight sucks ass."
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It is
I thought that was
horrible.
hilarious.
Yeah, and
he's like they're
then
just
Who
not
was it?
pushing the pace.
Which fight was it? The because I can't remember off the top of my head, but which fight? Dude, somebody's leg was absolutely fucking destroyed.
there is
Their lead
actually
leg
a
It was the
few
on
Reyes
because
fight
fucking.
well,
and
the
Kevin
Reyes fight too,
Holland
but
and
yeah,
Randy
Kevin
Brown.
Kevin Holland.
Then it was that one
Yeah,
because I didn't
Mhm.
watch a lot of the Reyes fight.
yeah. Kevin
Dude,
Holland
Kevin
had
Holland
homeboy's
was
niece,
destroying his
brother.
leg.
Yes.
Two knots in the
God,
first round, one right below his knee.
yes,
I'd have quit
bro, on
immediately.
his
I'd have been
fucking
like,
shin. That
yeah,
one knot
Yeah,
was
yeah,
so.
huge.
yeah,
God
yeah.
It's
bless.
That's
huge.
great.
Because it's bone on bone, dude. They're
Well, he
Yeah,
wasn't
skinny and
checking
skinny
it.
as fuck.
He was just like,
Yeah,
"Chuck!"
he's eating it.
Yeah. And then, truthfully, this may the Curtis Blades Josh Hokett fight may have been the best heavyweight fight I've ever seen. And
yeah.
not
Yes.
as far as like skill wise, I don't think it was, but it's just like
It was a
a
war.
brawl,
Yeah,
brother.
Fucking slobber knocker.
I thought Hokett was got a little carried away with the middle fingers, but the first middle finger he threw up in the first round, I was like,
Yeah,
ooh, this is personal. I was
and
like, okay,
and it's he sees how you have to work the UFC to get the title
Yeah.
shots to get all of that, and you
Yeah,
have to be a character. So I mean,
bro.
brother has
That
some
combo he
hands.
threw in the second round was nasty. I
Bro.
thought Blades was definitely going out, and then he didn't.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
props to
Yes,
Blades because he
yeah,
hung in there, man.
yeah. He did because there was a couple
He
times
took
I
a
was like,
beating.
he's going to
Well,
sleep.
well, Joe Rogan said in the post fight, he was like, "I've never seen somebody go in there and just not give a shit about a game plan and just stand there and just throw drunk punches at somebody."
That's
Because
what it
that's
looked like.
essentially what it was.
Yeah, it
I
looked
mean,
like
Curtis
two.
Blades had
He
him in the
shot
clinch and was
hip into
screaming
the
at
body.
every
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. See that
just mad
I
fighting.
I knew when he started doing that, when you start like when you after Hokit got up and you heard the fatigue on Blades, his
Hmm.
punches while he was throwing a lot of them, they were doing nothing.
Yeah,
And when Hokit would and catch his breath
yeah,
and then pop it, Blades was
yeah.
every time was like,
Shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
this motherfucker can see, he can bang.
because we were texting a little bit yesterday,
yeah.
and
We were.
like
I
I
think you owe me something,
agreed.
Mo.
No.
Oh
First
yeah.
of all, Marlon, don't be volunteering me for shit like
I
that,
wasn't
bro.
volunteering myself, but I was sure. I
Uh,
was like, there's no way this fight goes the distance.
Yeah,
There's
I
no
I
way.
nobody
agreed.
thought that.
I agreed with what you said though, because like there could be an argument for there could have been at a point an argument for Blades, but god dang man, the significance of
Of
the
what Hawkett
combos
was
that
throwing,
Hokit
yeah,
put together, yeah, we're just I mean,
Well,
like
and just
the
easy.
fight was exciting because of
Yeah,
him.
the easy way to judge it is who did the most damage, and it was
Yeah.
very easy. And
Blades was fucked
not
up.
damage as in like one elbow cut him open and he was just bleeding. Like no, he was beating the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And then when you look at Hokit, wasn't much wrong with him. But
Bro,
then
why
Paul,
would you just stand in the phone booth with him? Like, if you're getting teed off on like that, like, quit standing. Like, you
well,
had
he
two
tried.
rounds to adjust,
Well, he was
bro.
trying to take him down, and he got him down in the first, and then in the second, I think
yeah,
he got him down for a second, and then he got up, and then after that, Hokit was stuffing everything. That's when
That's
I knew I was like, oh, it's
yeah,
over with.
bro. Yeah,
Because
bro. I
I
was
thought,
because
like,
by that point, Curtis
move side to
Blades
side.
yeah,
had zero energy,
yeah, cardio.
zero stamina
His on the
to
UFC
do
game,
anything.
his
Neither
bar
one
was
of them
like,
did.
yeah, on the UFC game,
Yeah,
his bar was like that. So he'd throw a punch and be, yeah. But
every single time.
Paulo Costa got his first finish in 8 years.
That's
Head
crazy.
kick.
Good for him. You
Yeah,
know,
That is
yeah, head kick. I
crazy.
mean, he looked. There was times when his opponent looked sharp. He was undefeated,
Yeah.
and Paulo Costa moving up, being unranked in light heavyweight. You know, props to him. I kind of want to see what this means for his career because that guy was top 15. I think he was 10th. I think that guy was 10th in the division. So I like where this could put him, but now you're starting to get into the weeds of okay, you're gonna fight a top 10 guy now in that division at light heavyweight. But I mean, at the same time, now he can walk around in his natural PED weight instead of having to cut weight to 185. So it's a benefit for him. I mean, his cardio looked good. I mean, at
yeah.
185, there was times where he looked like he would gas out.
Well, and
Um,
he was losing way too much weight.
yeah. So I mean, it's impressive for him. I want to know who they pair him up with next, or
The
how much long.
light heavyweight isn't that deep, so it's we'll see. Maybe Jan Blachowicz or
Yeah,
somebody like that, but it's real hard.
yeah.
Maybe Ankalaev, but I think that
I
would be a
feel like
boring fight.
his punching speed is super underrated because I feel like when I watch Paulo Costa fight, he throws fast.
Yeah,
Like his striking is super quick
his
compared to people that I see him fight against.
well, and his problem is usually that he doesn't like when people just wrestle him or
Yeah.
grab him. He's just like he doesn't disengage. He just holds the position, and it's like I get it, but you have to get them off of you and beat their asses to win the fight. You can't just be like, "Oh, this is
Yeah.
boring. Come on." Oh. It's like, yeah, it's part of the game. You have to figure it out. But then keeping it pushing,
Mhm.
Yuri gets slept by Carlos Olberg to lose the light
Who's
heavyweight
yeah.
championship again. Well, not lose it, but have a chance at it, and then to lose the fight. That happens again. So, I mean,
Mhm.
I don't know what happened. They'll
I don't
probably do a rematch afterwards.
I don't
Yeah.
this is an unpopular opinion, but I don't like the post fight, you know. I felt like it was an excuse. You brother,
one
you're in the
hundred
fight
percent it.
game.
100% it
You
was an
see a
excuse.
wounded animal, go for the kill. What the fuck is
And
wrong
and
with you?
even
And then
even
don't
if
admit that. Like
well, even if you do
you,
it, like don't use it as an excuse. Like that's what you made a mistake and you got slept. That would be the same thing as you
yeah,
left a punch out there for too long and then Carlos
yeah,
clipped
and
you. Like
guys,
you made that
bro.
mistake. Yeah, I listened to it and was like, I agree you were winning the fight, but you made a mistake. We
I
see it
just
all
felt
the
like it was
time.
kind of weak.
Hey, we
Like
see it all the
weak to be
time.
like, oh well, he was hurt and I showed him mercy and that's why he won. And yeah, I'm
I
Yeah.
like,
mean,
yeah, dude.
there is an argument to be had that he shouldn't have thought that way, but he definitely did that.
Yeah, he did
I
it.
mean,
So
when you
Yeah,
look at it,
yeah,
you know,
he shouldn't
bro,
have,
that
but he
fucking
did.
that ligament explosion in his calf looked disgusting,
It was disgusting. It was horrible.
bro. That
And
was worse than the Halliburton. To me, it looked worse than the Halliburton
well,
in the
and I think
finals.
what's crazy is when Ulberg said that happened, he was like, "I knew I probably wasn't going to make it to the second round."
didn't
He
need
was
to.
like, "Cause I couldn't plant off of it at all."
Isn't it like it's
And then Yuri was leg kicking him, and then would like let him get up, and he was falling every time. He was falling, and then Yuri was like, "Nah, let's stand. Let's like. There's no
Jackass.
honor in you trying to win a championship. Go win the
like yeah,
championship."
Yeah, just go win
bro.
it. That's the
All you
honor
had
is
to do
winning
was
it.
go take him down and hold him because he wasn't coming out of the corner. Like they
Facts.
weren't going to
Yeah.
let him keep fighting. Like
And why
Well, when
step
Ulberg
in
said,
like this?
"Yeah, yeah,"
yeah,
he's
stupid,
well, and Yuri's always had that weird, unorthodox like. He keeps his hands down. He kind
Hmm.
of has a weird stance.
And that's why Alex
So
beat him into oblivion twice.
yeah, I overall, I mean, I'm not trying to say it was the card of the year by any means because
it was a good card
we got
though.
some time left, but
What did I
right
tell you?
now, I think
What did I
it
tell you
is
about three
definitely
weeks ago? Don't let Brendan
yeah.
Schaub get you in that. Just because Brendan Schaub and a lot of the other UFC pundits were talking about how horrible the cards were in March and the end of February, there's still a ton of year left. Sometimes it be like that sometimes. Sometimes the
I
cards is
will
just
say
tankers.
overall, even in the decisions that we watched, top to bottom, I feel like this was one of the better cards of recent memory. I'm not going to say it's the best of the year yet because there's a lot of time left. So I'm going to. But
I think
in
the
December, if we look back on it, I mean,
I
I
think
think this has got to be.
The Reyes fight was such a fucking stinker that it taints the card. Like
It does, but I still
However,
think it was a really
well,
good card. But in 2025, like I would say at the end, there were some good cards. Like there was a card, what the a final card. It had Jan Blachowicz was on it. Him and Bogdan had a draw. Cejudo got beat the hell up by Peyton Talbot. Brendan
mhm.
Moreno and Tatsuro Taira, Alex Pantoja, Joshua Van, and then you had Marab Valishvili and Piotr Jan. And I think that was a
Yeah,
solid card. That's why I
yeah.
was like, they're Brendan Schaub just wants attention, so he cut a mean WWE promo and people listen to it, and
Oh,
it
the
set the
last thing.
expectation of like the UFC is on its way out and blah blah. And it's like, no, it's not. People say that shit every time something isn't up to their standards. Oh, the NBA is getting.
Mhm.
You keep doing this, it's gone. Oh, NFL, if y'all keep being woke, y'all are gonna be gone, and they're making billions and billions and billions.
bro, with all due respect, man,
Billions.
the UFC is entering, in my opinion, like NFL territory. Like as far as like popularity and how many, like, bro, they sell out fucking fight night cards, and
All the time.
where people don't know any of those people.
Yep. It would the thing that Brendan Schaub did would be the equivalent of an NFL fan watching the
The
Browns play
Dolphins.
the Titans and then just forming an opinion off of just that game. Even
Yeah,
though next week there's 5 games that are going to be amazing, they make
It's
it
like the
based off
Ravens and
of
the
that.
Bills.
Yeah, and
Yes,
it's like that
next week.
that you can't judge things based off of a small percentage of it. You have to judge it based off of the full. So when they're talking about, oh, the UFC is on its way out, in what in like
What
social
capacity?
media,
Yeah.
like in social media, yeah, y'all are on here bitching and crying. But when you
But the
look at the
engagement
arena,
itself,
yeah,
yeah.
they're it's fine. They're not on their way out. They're not struggling to sell out venues.
The
I
UFC to
like
me in
it's like
comparison is like watching your favorite artist come to town because when the UFC has any fight night card that is in a city and they haven't been in that city for 5 years, that city shows out. When it's in Houston, when it's in Jacksonville, when it's in
Yeah.
Seattle, any time that they're like, we're going to this city, and it's not just at the Apex, people show up in droves, man. I mean, there's people cheering and booing on the second fight of the early prelim. You know what I mean? So I think regardless, it's still going to carry its weight. And when you have people that are the product of what Alex Pereira has done since his time in the UFC alone has made more fans,
Yeah.
thousands upon thousands of fans.
I just feel
Yes and
like
no. Yes and no.
like the
I don't think anybody after Connor will be bigger than the sport. I think it's as a
No.
fan, Alex's rise has been fun, but I don't think Alex has carried the UFC for like 2 or 3 years. I think he's probably the most entertaining consistently as far as fighting, but as far as everything else, he Alex Pereira is a superstar because he sleeps people, but that's kind of it. And we've seen that before.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, but we
yeah, I
need to keep
just
it pushing because we are like
go ahead.
25 minutes in to the UFC. But then the final is talking about the WrestleMania card, and I was just going to list off the card one by one, and then talk about who we think should win. And we'll start off at the bottom. And I people will hate me for this, but like I truthfully do not care about this match. But AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch, and in my opinion, Becky win.
Yeah. I think
I
Becky should win because I mean,
AJ's only coming to do this
yeah.
tour.
Yeah.
There's no
well
point in her winning. It doesn't mean anything for the company for her
and
to win.
well also
And she
she's just
doesn't
back.
fight on the house shows, bro.
Yeah,
Like
she's just back to I think she's going to be like a mentor and a coach or maybe even a producer with the company, but that's all her comeback was. I don't think it's anything more than that. But um after that, there's the women's tag team battle royal or whatever the hell it is, and they don't even know who's all going to be in that match because Nikki Bella hasn't been cleared, and if she's not cleared, then one of the matches is going to be scrapped, which is Io versus Asuka, and they're going to add the Kabuki Warriors in place of the Bellas. But again, that's a match that I'm like, it's not, it's I don't care much about it. I think it's going to be a filler match. It may steal the show, but I truthfully think Lash Legend and Nia Jax should just win because neither like nobody's doing it for me in that division as far as
I
right
feel
now.
like I feel like Bailey and Lyra should win it.
Yeah, I think it
I
would
just
be a
feel
good
like Bailey's
story.
kind of. I mean, you got Bailey is still so popular, and you got to find some. And then like they've done nothing, absolutely nothing with Bailey or Lyra since the WrestleMania where
Last year.
yeah, like when Bailey dropped out of the card, then Lyra was your inaugural Intercontinental Women's Champion. You've done nothing with her since. Bailey, since you gave her the belt against Io and she lost it to Nia, you've done nothing with her since. Like you got to do something with them,
Honestly,
like at some point.
with the women though, it seems like they don't. They're so Rhea. It's the Rhea effect.
Yeah,
Rhea is booked like Charlotte was, and because she's booked like that, there's not as many opportunities for people like Bailey. So
yeah,
for her to even get on the Mania card, she has to be in a tag team. And to me,
yeah.
it's just like I get it, but at some point you're going to run Rhea into the same thing that you did with Charlotte. But the next match, Liv Morgan and Stephanie Vakir.
I think Liv should win.
I agree. I think Liv should win. Roxanne should turn on Liv right after.
Yep.
Drew
Because I think
McIntyre
Roxanne
versus
deserves a fucking push, bro. She hasn't gotten a push
yes,
since she's been there.
and she's been there for over a year now.
Yeah.
Like in the main card, Drew McIntyre, Jacob Fatu.
I, I think Drew needs the win more than Jacob Fatu.
See,
But it just
I'm
depends on where
opposite.
they want to go with Jacob.
I'm opposite because I think this time last year there were very few people hotter than Jacob Fatu. When he main
Yeah.
evented the Saturday night main event and they
But
were
that
chanting Fatu, and then they
but
just
that's
kind of
what
were
I'm
like,
saying. Like I feel like he's so over where Drew is like I don't
yeah,
even know
I
how
get
to
it.
feel about Drew. Like
Yeah. He finally got his
and I
moment
bet
again
he'll
and they pulled it from him.
yeah, like I feel like he needs it more than Fatu, but it just depends on where the company wants to go with Fatu. Because like
Yeah.
if they want to push Fatu, he needs to win.
Yeah.
But they don't have to. He's
Facts.
going to be fine regardless.
Double knockout.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think there's going to be something stupid that happens in that fight.
Seth
Just
Rollins and
dumb.
Gunther.
I don't
I think
care
Seth.
about this at all. this
I think
match.
Seth.
I
I
just
don't
feel
think
like
it does
they're
anything
gonna
for
make
me.
Gunther win, or they're gonna make Seth win and find a way to tie it back in long term.
I think Seth wins, and after he wins, Braun Breaker comes in and spears his fucking lights out,
Yeah.
and
But then what
it
do you do
starts
with
that.
Gunther? You know,
Gunther
like,
then goes back into the same thing that he was doing, basically building himself up as the legend killer.
and then I just feel like this match shouldn't have been, shouldn't. I mean,
Yeah,
unless your
they
Shouldn't
goal
have.
was just to bring Breaker back, I just pointless.
I think injuries caused this because remember Seth was
Yeah.
hurt, Braun was hurt. That was the original plan, and then Gunther was supposed to retire Rey Mysterio.
Well,
Ray got hurt.
so just out of curiosity, why bring him back WrestleMania? Why not wait till Backlash? Why not give Seth Rollins?
Backlash.
Hold on, hold on.
Backlash.
I'm gonna run one of my predictions for later right now. Why not let CM Punk beat Roman and
No.
then put the Backlash match, Seth Rollins, CM
Backlash.
Punk, and let Seth Rollins get his belt back and have Braun turn on him
Well,
there
he's already
at
Backlash.
turned
Backlash.
on him.
Well, I'm
Backlash.
saying like, well,
Oh,
return.
come out.
You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I got you. I got you. I
Yeah.
got you. No. I want Braun Breaker on the
No.
TV. Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton.
Randy.
It's got to be
Randy's gonna
Randy for
win.
me. It's got to be Randy for me. I think the build is horrible. I think putting Pat
Yeah.
McAfee and Jelly Roll in it is a stupid ass idea,
Stupid.
and they're
So
reaching for
fucking
the
dumb.
celebrity gimmick stuff to get a good pop and whatever to
Like
sell tickets.
I feel I like what they could do with Pat McAfee, but
Yes,
I think giving him that 15 minutes on Friday night with the mic, I think was kind of dumb. But if you
it
want to
was,
turn
but he
him into
cooked.
like a manager hype man,
Yeah,
He
like
said he
okay.
cooked.
he did, brother.
I just think yeah.
Okay,
He
let's be real here. All right, I'm not trying to get into deep waters with this, but from an athletic standpoint, why is Jelly Roll even involved in a face-off with
he's a
Pat McAfee?
celebrity. He's a celebrity, and it's WrestleMania. They've always Snooki
No.
had a WrestleMania match, bro. Like
I
At
do
least she
that's
could
like
do a backflip.
I do like what potentially is there between CM Punk and Pat McAfee because I thought CM Punk was his promo on Monday was fucking fire, bro.
yeah, no, it was, and I'll get to that at the end when we talk about the Punk match. But Trick Williams, Sami Zayn, Trick Williams doesn't win. I'm rioting.
Yeah, well, Sammy's going to win. Unfortunately, that's my opinion.
If he does, I think it's because I don't know. I try to make it make sense,
There you go.
but
I was like, there you
I
go.
can't because I feel like this match for Trick Williams is John Cena winning the United States Championship at WrestleMania against the Big Show.
Or I could see a scenario where Trick Williams does win and Carmelo Hayes turns on
Yes,
him
yes.
because
I
I forgot that they were
They were a tag
a
team at
faction in
NXT, and then they
NXT.
turned on
Yeah,
each other and had a really good feud.
yeah, I
Great,
forgot
great,
about
great
that.
matches and stuff. I don't think Sami Zayn needs the title.
No,
And I do think
Yeah.
that I think my plan for Trick would be Trick win the U.S. Championship, see if he can stay over so that he can carry it. If he does, you can have Trick lose the U.S. title to Carmelo in like a month or two.
yeah,
Backlash, and
and
then
push
push
Trick up
Trick
to the main
to
event.
and lose the title or win the title at SummerSlam against Randy Orton. Um,
Yeah,
what is that? A 5-way for the
God,
IC?
because that is a kind of a semi story that they're brewing between him and Randy. I forgot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, McDonough, JD McDonough. I forgot his name.
Who?
Dragon Lee, Penta, Young
Pinto.
OG, and Rusev for the IC championship.
It's either going to be Penta or Young OG, my opinion.
I wish it was
Or
Young
I could
OG,
see
but I can't.
it could be Rusev too. They
It
haven't done
could be
shit with him really.
true, but I think Rusev is just a
Yeah,
elevator at this point. It
Jobber.
may,
Bulgarian
yeah,
brute.
it may be fucking JD McDonough for all we know.
That's stupid.
I honestly, I don't. I wish the
I
Young
was
that
OG
really
weird?
would win,
hoping they
but
would have given
Is
the
does that weird dude with the face paint? Is he on anything for WrestleMania?
Downhausen.
Danhausen, he'll be there,
Yeah,
but I doubt
Yeah.
he rests. He's gonna curse some people.
cursed.
Oh,
Yeah, cursed,
okay.
double cursed. Uh,
Yeah.
The shit he's doing with fucking ISO speed is fucking
yeah,
funny to me.
facts. Jade Cargill, Rhea Ripley. I think Rhea is going to win. I don't like it.
Here's the crazy
He-
thing. I think Jade's gonna win only because when have they ever exchanged this many belts? You know, because I feel like like a lot of other belts are gonna get exchanged. So I'm having a hard time figuring out who's not going to drop a belt because
Facts.
no, they're not gonna drop every belt.
Yeah,
You
right.
know,
Not
so
every single. Yeah,
this is
I agree.
one of them that I'm like, maybe not at WrestleMania, but I can see that feud continuing.
And see, I do think Penta keeps his belt. I think I think Nia and Lash Legend keep their
Yeah,
belt.
see, and we're
And
different there.
yeah, I truthfully think Rhea's gonna win. I just don't like the decision because I don't think she's as over as she was. I think she's still
Yeah,
over, not saying she's not, but I think at this point you risk turning her into Charlotte.
fatigue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
fatigue.
been
There's fatigue.
that's my thing is like with Charlotte, it wasn't saying that Charlotte wasn't good. It wasn't saying Charlotte wasn't great in the ring and had great matches because she did. It was just she became so dominant that it turned into John Cena. It turned into Hulk Hogan.
Yeah,
And at that point, the crowd is always going to turn on you because they
yeah.
want something new. It's like eating
Well, and
spaghetti every night of the week.
Well, I
I
think
think
that's a good thing for Rhea is she was losing bigger matches for a little bit, right?
Win.
yeah,
Win.
I, well, I thought she lost to Io
She
Sky. Didn't
lost
she
to EO
last
twice
her?
last year, but I'm saying like besides
Mm,
that, when else?
I think she was on her way to
I
that
was out
crowd
of.
turning on her until she teamed
Lost
up
it.
with EO.
Yes. When she lost to
Yeah,
EO, I think they stalled and everybody thought she was going to take the title back from EO, which people were ready to turn. And then once, like you
yeah.
said, once they tagged, it was like, all right, cool.
Because it also in a sense took her out of the main event scene for a little while.
Yes.
Because that's what I think it is people get tired of seeing the same people come out like when there's promos being cut with the world title. It's when it's the same people week after week that come out and get another shot, and it's like, God damn,
Well,
dude,
but that's again, that's how I see it with Rhea is like she won at what
Yeah,
Elimination Chamber. It was
yeah.
obvious she was winning, and they could have went with a couple other people, and they didn't. So it's just like at some point they're going to, and it may not be at Mania, right? It may
Yeah.
be a couple, like it may be at SummerSlam or something like that. But
Or at Backlash.
Backlash, uh,
Backlash.
Brock Lesnar versus Obafemi.
If
It's
Oba doesn't win, I will never have any sort of discussion with y'all
See,
regarding the
I
WWE.
think that I
We
think the
just won't
build
talk
up.
about it.
I think the build up is screaming Brock Lesnar wins because they've let Oba
For
well,
what?
I think
That's my
yes, I think
to
point.
yes, but
tear.
I think Monday Brock gets his revenge on Oba, and it's finally like it's a level playing field kind of thing, and Oba has to overcome.
Yeah,
But
because you got to give.
Well, what is he
You have to
overcoming? I think
give,
that's my point.
no, you have to
but you
make
have to give
you
them
can't
adversity.
yes, you
You
can't
can't. I
just book
mean,
if you book him like I was just talking about Rhea. If you book Oba where he's just an unstoppable, unconquerable person, yeah, you can shoot him to the moon, but then what? He's
Well, I'm
just
not
dominated.
saying.
He's dominated the most dominant force in WWE history. So then what? But I do agree with you, Isaiah. Oba to me has to go over because if Brock goes over, why? Are we leading to another SummerSlam of Brock Lesnar and Randy Orton headlining it? And what is it, 2004? Like
what do you think the
let's
odds are? Well,
I
I
think
do think.
Brock coming back is the biggest deterrent of like I understand you need some star power to get somebody over and it's part of the business. However, with how Oba was coming up, I feel like there was other parts
who
of younger talent that could have
I
helped that.
I
Brock coming
agree.
back at 49 or 50 years old, it's
I
still a
agree.
waste of time.
I agree. But who in that young talent could boost Oba into a superstar like Brock can?
I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't watch as much,
But
so I
no,
apologize
there's
for
nobody.
my outburst.
That's why you bring back the old heads. Is because they're established stars that can turn the young people into stars, and it's happened throughout the history. The Rock, when The Rock won, or Stone Cold, who made Stone Cold a superstar? Bret Hart. Bret Hart made him
Yeah,
WrestleMania 13. The Rock, Stone
Brett,
Cold made him.
yeah,
Kurt Angle, The Rock, and Stone Cold made
Okay.
Kurt. Like
The,
that's
the one thing that I'll
and
say
then
is
The
that they
Rock
were
made
still
Brock Lesnar.
active within the company. Brock literally came back. All these other guys
Cena
were
came back and
still a
made
part
Solo.
of. I don't Solo Sokoa.
Yes,
Is that his
I
name?
think 2 years
I
ago at Mania, he came back and had a match with Solo.
I
It may have been
only
like 3 years ago, but
feel like Brock might win so that there could be some hype or lore behind a potential Gunther Brock matchup where Gunther
oh
retires him.
yeah, I didn't even think about that. Possibly,
I
okay.
think it's stupid, but I can
Here's
see where the direction would be with that.
here's the thing. If Brock wins, there has to be some tomfoolery. If Brock
Yeah, it
wins
can't be clean.
straight, yeah, if he wins straight
Yeah,
up, Triple H
no.
You got to see me, homie.
There's
What
got to
if
be
How long does
some
the
kind of
match
horseshit with
go?
that.
I think that's the biggest thing. How long can they get the crowd
7 to 10
engaged?
minutes at most? And it depends where it is. If it's the first match of the night, they can go 20 minutes if they want. I don't think they will,
I
but
could
it'll be
also
a
see it being a like where Oba's dominating and Brock gets frustrated and DQs himself and then just absolutely destroys Oba after the match,
see. I
like
could see
with German suplexes and
if
shit. Like,
I could see it if I thought Brock was going to stay. Brock's already said he's not going to be around for very much long. Like he's not
yeah,
going to be around
which is
for
why I
long.
know Gunther's in the picture somewhere
Yeah, I think they could
at
push
some
Gunther
point.
Do you
retiring
feel
Brock
like
until next
that
year.
is getting old? The Gunther being the legend
Yes, I
killer
hate
thing,
the.
is that getting
Yeah, I
old
don't
now?
like it.
I'm fine with it. I'm
I
fine, but
don't really
like
like
because
it.
like
I
you're
know they don't
giving
have anything else to do with him, so that I mean,
well it helps the lure of him. It's in a way, even though he's older, it helps casual fans who don't know Gunther. It leads you into like, oh, I know this guy now because he retired Cena, he retired Brock, he retired Rey Mysterio, he's retiring all these guys that I remember from my youth or that my parents used to talk about, and so yeah,
where does it go though? Like, could you see, or could there potentially be a match where he retires Brock and it catapults him to the main event scene with Orton and
it
him
could,
retiring Orton?
it could, it could, or it could lead into something where it leads to let's say Oba and Brock have a match. And Brock does what Brock does right before he leaves, which is regardless if he wins or loses, he handshake, hey, you're the real deal, regardless if he wins or lose, like he did Seth Rollins one year at WrestleMania, like he did with Roman Reigns, like he
Mm,
did with a couple other people. And then you have Gunther retire Brock, and then you have Oba come out and just say, like, hey, I don't like you're talking shit about Brock like he wasn't a legend. Like, run the fucking ones, bro.
yeah,
And then you could build into that. Finn Balor, Dom, Mysterio.
it's got to be Finn, but I can see Dom cheating somehow and
Yes,
winning.
I think it should be Finn because I want to see Finn go to other things like and maybe not. It doesn't even have to be a world title picture, but put him in like an IC or US title picture
Yeah,
at least to
thank
start out with. I think would be
God
fine.
he went to his OG entrance because
Yeah,
that's so much better than his Judgment Day
yeah.
entrance.
And WWE, you're dumb as hell for ruining 2 weeks before Mania that he's going to be the demon. Why not let it be a
Yeah,
fucking shock? Of
yeah.
oh god, he brought him out. It's been how since he lost to Edge at WrestleMania in the horrible Hell in a Cell match that he brought the Demon out. So yeah, and then the main event: CM Punk,
Oh,
Phil Brooks versus Joe Roman
CM
Reigns,
Punk's
Tribal
CM
Chief.
Punk's gonna win.
Man, look,
CM Punk's gonna win.
I'm going Roman. I'm going Roman because what do you do after this with Punk?
Jey Uso.
Easy,
for what?
but I could this.
Because because I think they planted seeds where Jey Uso is now barking orders to Roman.
Correct. And that's
And
why I
so I
think
can see where he's like, you couldn't get that shit done for the family, blah, 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 blah. And then it catapults Jey Uso back into it as a heel.
who do you think created Jey Uso as a solo star?
Roman. Yeah, Roman. No question.
Barking orders at your tribal chief that has consequences.
Yeah.
If in my opinion, I think if Roman
But
wins or
also,
if Roman loses, I think Roman loses because Jay cost him the title. And I still think it
yeah.
would lead to Jay versus
And
Roman.
that could be so. And if that's the direction they go, well then now you have CM Punk, Seth Rollins. If they hold off the Braun Breaker return.
And they're not going to. Because
Probably not.
yeah. And the thing like
There's just Seth Rollins never lost the belt, so you have to tie him back into that at some point and give him his belt back. Like,
hey, no,
and
no.
what better way to do it?
Well, shit, make it a
Like,
triple threat because Finn Balor never got his just
I
due
mean, that's
either.
true. I mean, yeah, 15 years ago or
Yeah, 15
whatever.
years later, give him his match. But no, I think that one is hard to call the Punk versus Roman because of all the
Yeah,
seeds that they've laid. And
it
then
could go either way.
what I was gonna say is just hear me out. Say in both heavyweight championship matches, Pat McAfee has something to do with it because Pat is on Randy's side. Pat has called him out. Cody cut a promo on Friday and said, "Go back to your daddy." Who's daddy? If you smile,
Mm.
because he's part of TKO. I don't think that's what's going to happen, but I mean, I'd be fine with it. Bring him back. He has history with The Rock. He has history with, I mean, Cody, and I think The Rock could be the one pulling the strings for Pat McAfee, and it would make sense at that point because that's why Pat came back is because somebody barked orders, and unless it's Cena, which I don't think it is, who better, right? Who could it be? People are saying Vince McMahon, but if it's Vince,
That
bro,
would be insane if they had the intestinal fortitude to do something like that.
no
Well,
chance.
I mean,
Such as what you
I'm just
got.
why is Stephanie in the picture? That's another question I
Well,
have.
I think
Like
because Stephanie has history with Randy. That's the only reason. I think they came. She came out as like a this man came. This man he kissed me in front of my husband. You're not you're not OG enough to stop him. And they're like, oh, you're right.
right.
But maybe. I mean, maybe Triple H and Stephanie and Vince come in the ring and they raise CM Punk or Roman or Cody or Randy's hands up and
The whole royal family is a topic too that's been discussed on multiple shows.
yes.
Like Cody's little more than one royal family because I think was it CM Punk may have dropped that line or
Yes.
I can't remember
It
or
was,
Randy
it was
Orton did.
well, I think a lot of people have dropped that line. Randy did it
Yeah,
in a
so it's
promo. I
like
think Cody did it. CM Punk
there's
did it.
definitely
And
another
CM
family,
Punk,
which is oh yeah, because that's why I thought Ted DiBiase Jr. was coming out, not
yeah,
McAfee.
yeah. And if we're talking about the family, who is the family of wrestling?
Yeah,
The Anoa'i, which
yeah,
includes whom
The Rock,
and
Roman, yeah,
is a lot of them actually. I looked at it the other
And
day. It's crazy.
and
Rikishi
Rikishi,
and
Rikishi,
Jimmy J,
and
Jacob
and Rosie and
Fatu,
Jamal.
man,
Oh, you know what, man?
Umaga.
I was thinking about them when we did all those faction talks back a few months back. Nobody even brought up 3 Minute Warning.
Yeah, bro.
They were
Because
they
usually
were fucking dope for
they
like three
were,
for like a
but
year or
the
two.
older I got, not lasting longer than 3 minutes became a crutch. Is what like that's what it was. So I didn't even think about it.
hell.
Hey, but gents, we've been going for quite a while. So what do y'all want to leave the people with?
Well, I'll go first. Looking forward to more things that are coming up in the sports world. If you guys have time, go check out a UFL game. It's bad football, but it. At least we got some football to watch. And shout out to the WNBA restructuring their CBA to where there was breaking news that just came across, and it said that Kelsey Plum signed a super max deal for $1.4 million. So
Hey,
they're starting to generate a little more revenue, pay their
I'll talk to
players a
y'all.
little more than $32,000 a
I'll
year.
tell you all about my thoughts offline. No disrespect to him either, but I'm not getting into
Okay.
that right now.
So yeah,
um,
just keep liking, keep watching, keep subscribing. We're still gonna be here.
we're gonna be here. I'll leave people with the same kind of thing. Thank y'all for listening. Thanks for listening. Like, comment, tell us what you want to talk about. Talk some shit, so talk some shit back. I mean, that's what I do. So uh, appreciate it. And let us know your picks. Let us know who you think people are going to draft. Let us know
Hmm.
who you think are going to win the WrestleMania cards. Let us know if Oklahoma City is going to get, or if the semi pro team is even going to happen, or within a year they're like, pull the plug. But yeah, just let us know. Let us know. And also, um, I know nobody's listening to it live, but like make sure to pay attention to the weather, Oklahomans, because from what I heard, if the storms this morning didn't stick around that long, it made the chance later a little bit greater. And I have my window open, and I ain't heard a mother effing thing. And so I'm like,
Let's go.
David Payne's about
Let's
to get
go.
on us.
Hmm.
My boy's about to get into the office and
Meso
oh, hit a rooter and a
cyclone,
tutor, hit a tutor, baby.
screaming eagle.
But go ahead, Cam. What you want to leave people with?
I'll start by leaving them with our man Isaiah Clayton, baby. Closed it down on Friday night. Pitched himself the last inning. Let's go, baby. Got us to a
Drew
victory.
drew one walk and struck a guy out, and
Fucking
then
held down the middle.
yeah, somebody hit a middle shot on me, Marlon, and I ate that shit up for lunch and threw him out.
Isaiah,
And
I'm
That
then
taking you. I'm
that was a
taking you
good one.
320 dead center, bro.
and then other than that, yeah, like Marlon said, man, let us know who your picks, who you think, leave in the comments your predictions for WrestleMania or draft predictions.
and how
Um,
trash Taco
tell
Casa
us what you
is,
think.
and
Tell us what you think the UFL team's branding should be, their colors, logo, mascot, nickname. Like, yeah, give us some more stuff to talk about. Hit that
Yeah,
like
facts.
button.
Hit it,
Shoot.
and we out. Peace.